Rav Ashi. Everyone together, about 12 lines down. First one is Kama. Rav Ashi, Ashkeche l'Rav Kahana. Rav Ashi found Rav Kahana to come Mesachech al Gabi Achsadra, that he was putting schach on top of the Achsadra. She'ein lo ptzimin, that did not have ptzimin. Again, if you remember, we ended off yesterday with a second lashon, which it was a machlokes whether these vertical beams coming down would work or not. The machlokes being whether we say law, but according to the first lashon, everyone held if there were beams coming down, it's kosher, and the whole machlokes was, do we say pitikra? The second lashon said even the pieces coming down, that is a machlokes. So Rav Ashi found Rav Kahana that he was putting schach and tav and without psimin. Amar Lein, he said to Rav Kahana, lo yisav lamar lo yisava amar had Amar Rava. Do you not hold like Rava says yish la petzimin ksheira ein la petzimin psula? So what's going on? Again, Rav Kahana is outside. He has one of these, a bunch of porches making a U. He's laying down schach on top of it. And Rav Ashi sees him building a sukkah. And Rav Ashi says, Rav Kahana, what are you doing? Don't you agree that it's only kosher if you have the vertical beams coming down? Answers Rav Kahana, fascinating teretz. Achvi, he showed him. Achvi means he pointed, he showed him. Nira kibifnim vishave mibachotz. It's noticeable from the inside, and it is equal on the outside. So that's the picture in your Gemara. Let me see. Oh, you don't have a picture in Gemara? Azachotz, but they stole your picture. You have one?
Yeah, one, the small. This?
Yeah. Gavalik. So in that picture, everyone look at that picture, yeah? So it's hard to describe what's going on there, but pretend you were inside the sukkah, yeah? So the Gemara says it's nira mi bifnim v'shaveh mi bachot. So it's flush on the outside, and you could see it on the inside. That's the case. Now, in this picture, it's a little bit hard. I like to show you in this picture over here. There's two ways of learning this picture. That picture, okay, I don't know if they did a good job. I found it easier. And these two pictures, look over here. Look at these two pictures. You see there's two walls. You see this third wall jutting in, and this one it's jutting out. So that basically what's going on over here is we have two walls. The third wall is a little piece, a one tafach piece wall, like we've been discussing the whole time. And either it's like this. So when you look for the outside, what do you see? It's flush. You don't see anything. But inside, you see an extra little wall. Or it's like this, that on the outside, you see a little piece, and inside, it's flush. Now, what in the world does this do? In reality, what all Rav Kahana was saying, that this has nothing to do with the sugya we're talking about. We're talking about a sugya that we don't have walls. We're discussing, does it come down and seal it? Or are there petimin? Said Rav Kahana, you missed the boat. My sukkah over here, I have three walls. You only see two of them. So that's, depending on whether he was inside or outside, that's the two l'shaynis. Let's read that again, one more time. Rav Ashi, Ashkel Rav Kahana, Rav Ashi Rav Kahana. He's laying down schach on top of the Achsadra. She'ein lo petzimin, and there were no vertical beams coming down. Amar lei. So Rav Ashi says to Rav Kahana, Lo yisav lamar, Amar Rava, do you not hold yesh lo petzimin ksheira ein lo petzimin psula? Ach v'ilei, Rav Kahana showed him near bivnim v'shavim bibachotz. Inami, or else another shad was near bibachotz v'shavim bivnim. And why does this work? De'itmar, as we learned, a totally different din, a din by a mavui. Nira mi bechotz v'sham mi b'fnim, nidan misham lachi, v'lachi hainu petzimin. What is a lachi? A lachi is a vertical beam. So basically, we know that at the entrance of a mavu, you need to have a vertical beam. So there's a sugya over there in Erevin, that let's say this vertical beam is sticking out a little bit. So when you're inside, you don't see it, or it's sticking in a little bit, and you don't see it from the outside. It's a chiddush over there that it works as a lachi, and that's what Rav Kahana said. So what Rav Kahana was doing, he was making a sukkah without any of our halachas. We thought, Rav Ashi thought, he's laying down schach, he doesn't see three walls, so he thinks, you're making your sukkah either with pitik or yard v'saisim, or you have to have petzimin, and he didn't see either. So he said, Rav Kahana, what are you doing? Rav Kahana responded, no, you got to look carefully. There is a third wall. Machlekes, why the third wall sticking in, third wall sticking out. As we saw by Eruvin, that such a thing gets in the din of a lechi, and that would be kosher.
It's not nicker from the inside.
Oh, yeah. So what does it do? Good question.
There wasn't even an example.
Very good question. Very good question. Very good question. And everyone here, Shikl, goes to town figuring out what exactly is going on over here. Yeah. So, yeah, you're asking a very good question. And
Okay.
right. So one way you can understand exactly. The Rishonim here all jump up and down and see what's going on. Also, the Gemara continues, and what does the Gemara say? So, like we find by a mavui, there's a din of a lechi, and lechi is pitzimin. Pitzimin. The whole vart in the Gemara is that it's a third wall. Why are you calling it pitzimin? Pitzimin was these pieces coming down. When you have multiples and they combine via lavud, if there's only one of them, what's pitzimin? These are good questions, but for now, we move on. That is the Pashib Shat, and that is Gavaldik. Tana, a new sugya, a sugya that we've referenced so many times. Tana, we learned in a Braisa. Pisal. What is Pisal? Pisal means Chach. Hayoytze min sukkah, that are extending over a sukkah, nidon kisukkah. So at the onset, what do we think is going on over here? We think, let's get a picture book. Get a picture book. Get a picture book. Picture books are allowed to be in a garage. Baruch Hashem. See how it's in the Shemaya. Here. Oh, I feel like this water situation is getting muddy with the floor. Page, here we go. Page 70. Nope, almost. Here we go. Page 67, Samach Zayin. Picture Reish. Amr. No, that's not the case. No, that doesn't have a picture of it. That's funny. Well, either way, you can see in that picture. Look at picture Reish. If you see over there that, that's really Gemara's terrorist. That's why it's a little bit hard. But let's just pretend. I don't know why they didn't make the Havamina. The Havamina was very, the Havamina is easy. Yeah? Here's my sukkah. Here's my sukkah. Not this way. This is a good sukkah. This is Chach. And the Chach hangs over the back. So the Gemara says the Psal, that which is hanging over, has a din of a sukkah, which we think right now means when a little menshi called Coke bottle, if he's inside here, he's in a sukkah gavalik. What if he's outside here? So where is he standing? He's underneath the schach. But guess what? How many walls does he have? One. Frak the Gemara. Frak the Gemara. Yeah, never liked Coke bottles. Anyways, my psal yotzim in a sukkah. What does it mean? Psal yotzim in a sukkah. Amr Ula. Kanim hayotzim lachayir sukkah. The beams are protruding over the back of the sukkah. Here's your sukkah. It's sticking out. Frek the Gemara. What's the obvious kasha? Vavinan shleisha. Vavinan shalosh devanos. You need 3 walls. Is that?
Walls on the other side.
Oh, so the Havamina, catastrophic. The Havamina, I was like spoiled. I didn't know candy for yourself. The Havamina, we thought, since you have a sukkah here, it extends out here, so somehow it's kosher. Frak the Gemara, but you don't have any walls. Answers the Gemara, b'di'ika, there is walls. You need more shade and sun. There's also that. So what's the chiddush? Meaning, if it's sticking over here, and you have a wall on this side, and you have a wall on this side, you, for all intents and purposes, have a full-fledged sukkah sticking out over here.
Where do you have 3 walls?
So the Gemara is answering that you have an extra wall here, an extra wall here, and now you have a whole sukkah in here. Like, look at the picture Reish. In the picture Reish, you see the extra wall sticking out? So, says the Gemara, you have walls, you have schach, you have everything. Frak the Gemara, if that's the case, then what's the chiddush? It's a regular sukkah. Answers the Gemara, we can appreciate this coming off of the previous sugya. Ma'u de tema. You know what the Havamina was? What were the walls made for? This wall was made for where? This wall wasn't made for that way. It was made for the inside. Ligavaya avidi for the inside. Ulibrayim for the outside. Loya avidi. Emala, you would think it doesn't work. Ligavaya avidi. It was made for the inside. Ulibray loya avidi. And the outside it was not. Emala, you would think it does not work. Kamash malan, that it does work. Oh, so why would you think it's a good question? In the previous sukkah,
The shame it's just like a wall's a wall. It doesn't need it.
so in the previous sukkah we saw imaginary walls. We care where they're made for, right?
Put it with kavana. Here,
Yeah.
they're too long.
What's
Yeah,
the habit?
I agree with everything everyone's saying. The Gemara is explaining the Havamina. It definitely is a Shver Havamina, and I know the way of saying it. But what I meant to say is from the previous thing, we can appreciate it because at least we saw a concept where it has to be made for a certain reason. I listen, we could have heard, one second.
It's a physical wall made.
Correct. What's that? We could have heard, if it wouldn't have been the create, we know that, for example, the schach we put down the Shem Mitzvah Sukkah. So we could have heard if the Gemara says not only does the schach have to be the Shem Mitzvah, the walls have to be the Shem Mitzvah. We could have heard such a thing. It's not. Meaning, it's only wild because you know it's not true. It could have been true.
Also, the schach that hangs over. No one's thinking I'm putting it over just in case I need
Yeah, so
You could have.
right, we could have made of that. So that's the Gemara. The terrace of the Gemara is in Echanami. You're all right. You're all right. Rav Yesi Ami Tervayu, a new terrace. Hacha bekanim ayotzim lifnei min hasaka umashcha va'azla chada doifin bahadayu. Look at the next picture. This is Gishmak. Says Rabbi Yosef, guess what? You have no walls. One wall extends. And only one. It's kosher with only one wall. Look at picture Reish Aleph. Let's appreciate picture Reish Aleph. There's only one wall under the schach. Here. Here's your, oh gosh, this is a disaster. Here we go. Here's your sukkah. Oh, it's mamish beautiful. Wow. Should get an award for this one. Here's your sukkah, yeah? Here's your schach. Okay? We're not using Kok Menchi. Lips Menchi standing out here. How many walls does he have? Well, on this side there's nothing. On that side there's nothing. On this side there's one wall. Says the Gemara, the Chiddush is because here there's a sukkah and the schach extends over. Even here you could sit as long as there's one wall that draws with it. That's the Chiddush. So here we can appreciate a little bit more.
As long as the wall is attached.
As long as it's attached. Gavaldik. Okay, we're going to stop here.